What's up, life engineers and those who want to become the greatest humans possible? My name is Eckl and you're watching this because you want the best out of life. Everything can be changed. Everything. I am making this video because I want to amplify your belief that you are in charge of everything and that whatever you do, you can use that to make your life a better one. Because think about it, what cannot be changed? There is almost nothing. So you don't have to complain about your current situation or your past or where you grew up, because everything can be changed. You have the ability to choose what you do. And think about it. What is something you can choose? Something what you can't change. You can change everything. This is insane. It just takes a couple of things. First of all, the belief. If you don't believe that it's changeable, you won't even bother to change it. And you also have to have this belief in yourself that you are capable of doing it. Because the two other things that are required is the will to do it and the effort. It can be, depending on which problem you try to encounter, it will be hard. But if you believe that it's possible, and if you are willing to put in the effort, you can change it. I mean, what couldn't you change? You're poor, you don't have money? You can change that. You might say, oh, I'm just a poor guy. No. You can work more. You can be creative. You can come up with new ideas. You can make it possible. You can become rich. You can become a billionaire if you want it bad enough. You can change everything. You are not a good-looking person? You might say, well, yeah, I get it. But your looks, you can't change your looks. Of course. You can't change your looks completely. Well, you could go for surgery, but I think most surgeries fail. But it doesn't matter. But please Google this right now if you want to. I don't know, I haven't seen too many pictures of this, but have you ever seen a guy who was fat and you were just like, he's so unattractive? And then he started the fitness journey, and it's not only that he looked so much better in terms of his body, his face actually changed completely. And I think this is such an important thing to realize, that you have so much control over how you look. If you become more healthier and stronger and improve your body, you will just change. Your face will change. You will have less fat in your face and you will just look better. You won't necessarily become the most beautiful man or woman on this planet, but you will change. And you can also change your clothing. Just dress up more nicely. You will look better. It's just a fact. You can change your relationships. You don't have friends? It's not that you're supposed to have no friends. It's because you maybe don't go out often enough. You're not open enough to other people. It's that you're not funny enough. It's that you have not enough compassion for other people. You can all change that. Just Google it. Like, it's so simple and stupid. Just Google it. How can I have better relationships? How can I be more funny? There will come videos and articles that will teach you that. It's all about having the belief that you can become more funny, and you have to be willing, and you have to put in the effort to actually do it. And then you can change it. And now, my friends, the most important thing of all, you can change your mind, your emotions, and your beliefs. Because this is what drives ultimately everything. If you're depressed right now it's not necessarily because you are a depressed person. It's simply because you are not used to happiness. I get it. And it's not too much of my space to make any judgments here. And it doesn't mean that you're stupid if you're depressed or anything. But you're definitely not used to happiness. You are creating the self-image. And you can change it if you're willing. It will be super hard. And I was never in that place. So I'm not going to say anything about it here. But I strongly believe that if you really want it, you can become as happy and as fulfilled as anyone else. And it's also the same thing with your beliefs. If you believe you don't deserve something, you will never get it. But if you believe that you deserve it, and you're having this belief, and you are willing to work for it, you put in the effort, I think it will just work out. And therefore, just be more aware of this, that you have the ability to change almost everything. And I think realizing this is such a beautiful thing because it fills you with so much drive. And it's such an amazing thing to realize. I mean, it's not only about wanting the fact that you can change everything. Look around you. Oh, do you see this? I don't think. But there is a bird and nature and water and the air and everything. It all constantly changes. Change is the only constant. And therefore, if everything is changing non-stop, how would it be possible that you couldn't change something? It's already changing. It's only your part. It's your responsibility to make the change in the right direction. And if you do this, then you will have such an amazing life, I promise you. Guys, I'm so happy to make these videos for you. It means a lot, all the nice comments, all the nice words, the private messages, the followings, the likes, everything. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate this. I'm going to bring you more and more value. I'm trying to establish all these things, and it just feels so great. You know, I can also change myself for the better, and this is what we are ultimately about here on this channel and in general on this path. So thank you so much for everything. Do me a favor, like this video if this helped you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you can see the value of it. And now go out there and make your life and yourself your masterpiece.